Yo, what's going on here? This is Oz from the Crypt, aka Crypt Keepers, and today's video is gonna be a little bit different. This is something I've been wanting to do slash talk about for a while. I think I already did it somewhat, but it was kind of like in a stream version. This time we're gonna do a video format. But yeah, no, it's crazy to me how no one no one talks about men's mental health. Nobody. And especially this month, that it is Men's Mental Health Month. And me personally, I never knew it was Men's Mental Health Month up until like 2 days ago, which is crazy to me, right? And I feel like mentally I don't have any like issues, I guess, but I do have my problems, right? Just like everyone else. And I feel like most men can relate to this when I say we just feel like shit and alone. We feel like we can't talk to nobody. We feel like everybody and everything is against us. And in reality, I think to myself that sometimes maybe I'm the only one, but that's not true. A lot of people feel like this. Many men in America feel like this. And I'm sorry, but we have to do something about this. Honestly, quite frankly, we really do. We honestly really do. Because we, like, I get it. And I understand. As a man, we need to be able to man up and do things, right? And that's what a man is supposed to do. A man's job, right? Protect, provide, be there, and be in the front line, you know. But sometimes we just need someone to talk to, and sometimes, you know, it just feels like we can't, and possibly we can. It just feels like we can't, right? And it's just been getting overshadowed by Pride Month, and nobody's speaking on it. And the biggest killer in America for men is suicide. And that's all has to do with mental health. I've been in that situation where I wanted to fucking end it. And I didn't feel like it really wasn't worth anything to fucking, to try. Well, what is the point of living? Why am I gonna live all the time I feel like shit? And that's not the way to live, and we shouldn't feel like that, right? We all have feelings. We all have hearts. The thing is, with men, we have to be able to close those feelings off and control them. When it gets really bad, when it gets bad, we need somebody to, put our shoulder on, because we're the type of people, men are the type of people to bottle shit up, keep bottling it up, and eventually we just blow up and or just break down without being able to explain why or anything, because it's just a combination of shit, a combination of everything, you know. And at least for my situation and what I've been going through and stuff, it's not the worst, and I get it. I could, anything can be worse, right? And I see it in that light. That's why my situation can always be worse, right? That's why I don't ever say that I have it bad or whatever, because at the end of the day, someone else has it worse. The next person can possibly have it worse than you, right? But we also need that support system around us. Excuse me. And a lot of guys feel like they don't have that. They just feel like they don't. And it just doesn't feel okay for us to even open up and tell anybody how we feel or what we're thinking or anything like that, because at the end of the day, sometimes it just feels like it's just going to get thrown back at us. And I don't need that. I honestly don't need that. Nobody needs that, and nobody needs to feel like that. We can talk to people, we can, have our friends and stuff like that. And even with that, I can guarantee you a lot of guys still feel lonely, even with their group of friends. I have friends, and but even still, sometimes it just doesn't feel like I'm alone. And I know I know they're there for me, and I know they understand that it's nothing to do with them making me feel like this or anything. It's just how I feel, right? And it's just like the world is against us. It feels that way, and you know, all we can do is just look forward, focus, and work hard, and try to improve ourselves. Because at the end of the day, yes, we have our pains. A lot of guys need to understand this. We have our pains, but without those pains, we cannot experience joy. And without joy, we wouldn't be able to experience pain. So there's a dynamic that we have to go through. And if somebody feels pain, remember, guys, remember that could be fuel for your next big move in life. Whatever you want to do, you can do it as long as you work hard. As long as you work hard and dedicate yourself to it. Practice on your craft, on whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing. Because without hard work, there is no results. And then without results, you're going to regret it at the end of the day you pass. Because it's just how things is. That's how life goes. What can we do besides just keep going? And, we'll get our support system eventually. But like I said, we just have to keep moving. Keep pushing, strugglers. Because we're all going to make it as long as we push and keep working hard towards what we want, and we'll get it. But that's the thing. We have to work hard. Without hard work, there's not going to be any results. We can't sit here and try to, oh, well, this is going on. I understand. I'm in the same boat. I understand all those bad feelings. I understand how, I just understand, right? I don't want to put out all my feelings and stuff. I just wanted to, talk to you guys about this. Because it's not about me. This is about us as a whole, as men, And we can make it, kings. We can make it, keepers. Whatever it is, keepers, we got this. We got this. We'll push through. We'll get better. Work hard, guys. Work hard. And this is Men's Mental Health Month. Talk to your brothers. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family. And make those things, connections and stuff like that again. Bring those connections back if you can. Sometimes you can't. This is a situation where you can't. And that's understandable. But if you can, always try to go talk to your mom. Even if they don't, really talk to you, you go see them. You go, hang out with them and you spend some time with them. Even if they don't talk to you or they barely talk to you. As long as you're able to see your family and your friends and talk to them for a little bit, and have someone to try to help you as well. If you have a friend, you feel like shit, talk to him. Don't be afraid to open up to a friend. For men, talk to another guy friend or, your dad. Even your mom, that's fine. But don't go nowhere else but, close circle, with your people, right? And if they tell you something you don't like, and if it's true, hey, it's true, and you maybe needed to hear it. Just like the truth hurts, man. I get told a lot of the truth, and I may not like it initially, but I end up knocking myself in the head. I'm like, yo, it is what it is. He's right. Either you get mad at him and take it as an insult, or you take it as him being your friend and calling you out, where you need to work on yourself. And if your friend calls you out, don't take that personally. He's your friend. Friends are supposed to do that. If your friend is a yes man, he's not a friend. He's going to use you. Because a friend is going to stop you on your tracks from doing something stupid. That's a real friend. We got this, keepers. Don't worry. We got this. Till the next one, stay up, stay positive, and go make those connections with your friends. And do not hold and bottle up your emotions. Go talk to someone. Please. Thank you. To the next one. Peace.